Welcome to Talk, Totally Accepting Life Skill. I'm your host, Tashiko. On this program, we share the journey of a multiplicity of persons from all sector, strata, race, and profession. Last week, we were speaking with Jamarl Walker Rebo. We continue our discussion. Auntie, we left off last week on where your file was buried. 3 months they had your file locked away.
Yes.
They did not get to the relevant persons
Right.
who it needed to get
Right.
to. What happened? How did you find it?
As I said, I went into
Right.
for some foolscap, and when I got down at the bottom drawer for the foolscap, I see the file, and I said, so me just carry it up and to Mr. Powell. The time he was at the general office,
Okay.
right, and him write on it and him send it off. So Miss Bent, I call Miss Bent, I call everybody, because we want to come home, and I come home.
So
I went
back
home.
now, you got your transfer. You
Right.
were back in Port Antonio. Worked at Port Antonio Police Station.
Right.
All right. How was that experience in Port Antonio?
I was there until, as I said, 1 month after I was in the guard room, and a rape case come in.
Another
A
rape
rape
case.
case, yes, in the evening,
Another rape case.
yes. And I dealt with it, and all in all, the man get
Convicted?
convicted. But at the time, nobody in Portland at the time, every rape case throw out of court. 7 years,
No conviction.
no conviction, and I was the first one did a conviction, and the man go to prison. 15 years him get.
15 years.
And Miss Bent, I can't, sometimes maybe she might not remember, but Miss Bent called the day up at general office. I was in court, and the news on the radio
Circulated.
circulate, and the man whatever,
Right.
and she called the general office and said to tell me good whatever.
Right.
Right.
You got 15 years. All right. So you've been in the force since, if I can remember, I was a child.
Yes.
94. It has been about 26 years. About 26 years since you've been a police officer. On the day where you were at work, I remember, when you got the stroke. Do you remember anything about that day?
Full stop. The day I remember, I drove down to the station because I was working in Sansan at the time, but I went down to the station, Port Antonio,
Right.
and go to CIB because I love me toto.
And you love toto, you love pudding, you love to bake overall.
Right. And me bring toto to Joan.
At the station.
Yes. But before I get out of my car, right out at the mango tree, I feel something like the foot drop. So me just shake it out and me walk, and it drop again. And me just shake it out. And when I push the CIB office door, what next one? And the first chair, me sit down, and Joan was in there, and me and Joan talk, and we talk long, you know. Me never feel no way or anything. And I remember I went to the guard room. I don't remember everything,
Right.
but me got back in the car, and me went home. But I was going to work evening,
Okay.
right? Evening, and when I was driving out, right down at Cottage Lane,
The hand started to shake.
and my husband said, you know, they go carry up at the hospital, because I don't know what happened to you. And him kept for the hospital, and you know, everybody, police come and say what happened to you, and you know, but my blood pressure,
It was high.
because
Were you known
Tashika,
to have high blood pressure before?
yes, but me did I work hard. I was working hard, because you know sometimes because some places where you know somebody, one next policeman or woman now got them place there. You understand? And you know, me just at the time I don't know, but as we say, you know, the day when the doctor had meet me in the hospital, and you know, we in the morning about 4 o'clock, I went to, when we just you know, I get up to go at the bathroom up at the hospital,
Right.
and I can't get up. That is when the stroke. When me look, my foot swell, my hand swell, my head swell. You know, I'm saying, you know, and let me tell you, Tashika, the nurse, 2 nurses come up at my bedside, and truly, me wet the bed. Me wet the bed, cause me never know them something there, you know, and you know, the nurse changed me and put her, and I tell you, you know, me just after a while, I was there, my memory, God AY, and me start to speak, because so the strokes coming, you know, I speak out hell.
Like you just
Yeah.
land, twang.
Yeah,
I remember, Auntie, when I came to visit
I
you in the
don't know,
hospital,
but
you weren't able to talk either at one
right,
point.
no, the day, because the memory gone, the only word me can know is my name. Me remember my name, Jamel and Jamarel, and the rest of them. And on the letter A. The letter A, because I know. And the speaking of the thing,
Yes.
I speak, but it's like no, yes, that is, so it gone. And then my mouth, the teeth them twists to one corner. So I had to use straw.
I remember. I remember it was hard for me when I came and I visited you, and I remember I changed you, I tied you and everything.
Yes.
And when I was finished, you weren't able to speak, to say anything, and you asked for a piece of paper, and
Yeah.
you wrote on the paper, "Thank you," and that was hard for me.
Yes.
That was hard for me because I'm used to auntie. I'm
Right.
used to the auntie who taught me to cook, who taught me to bake, who taught me to do everything. I'm used to the auntie who is always on the move, on the go,
Yeah.
who can't stay still, who works hard. And to see you writing on a piece of paper, telling me thanks,
Yeah.
that was, I think, throughout the 10 years of you being ill, for me, that was the hardest part.
Yes.
And one of the memory that I have, I try to get it out of my head, but it just stays there. I mean, I have good memories of me growing up with you and all of that, but that one thing I just keep coming up every time I come to visit you. It just keep coming up because I'm not used to you like that.
No.
So that was hard for me. But how has it been though? How has family support? I know you have your husband who is
Yes.
a godsend.
Yes. May I tell you, I don't know, but you see that man, as I said, he's a godsend because he's there for me all the time.
Yes.
No matter if him just leave, because he used to work on ship.
Yes. So I know he travels back and forth.
But when the whole thing, sick and everything, him just say, "Mom, come home," and that is why he come home. And but sometimes he have to travel
Still
now and
have to
then.
go. Right.
So people there, at home, they have to make use, him not there,
But you're still working as a police officer. I
Yes.
know because of COVID now you're home.
Yes.
Because you have underlying issues. But
Right.
you're still working as a police officer.
Right. Yes.
So what do you do when you go to work? Because I know you're not able to move around like you used to.
Sometime, well, me used to me used to at the guard room, answer telephones and so forth and so forth. Because of we moved to
A new station now.
no. Before that.
Okay.
Because of this upstairs,
Right.
I
And you're
can't
not
go,
able to
right.
walk
So
upstairs.
right. So I used to go for the marine.
The marine
So
station.
that is where now I'm at.
You are. Okay. So do you wear uniform to work or
No, from a sick,
no uniform? I come visit you the other day and I still see it.
Yes.
I still see the uniform iron and
Yes.
pressed and hung up in the closet same way.
No, it was out. It was out and the closet.
Right. Right. How is
But me have all of my uniform, them, everything,
how has you being sick though affected your family, especially your son? Because I know you have he's now a teenager.
the sickness, him used to um, can't even, you know,
But is there still
the
helping?
memory,
Yes.
because when I was at the convalescent home, you know, sometimes him come look for me, and you know, one day my vehicle come down the convalescent home, and you know,
That convalescent home, it's a home where police,
Yes.
sick police officers
Yes.
stay to recuperate.
Right.
Okay.
and I never really know so them a come, and you know, that time he was a little boy, and when I see him bring flowers to me.
Really?
Can't forget that. Bring, and you know, it was out in the yard at the convalescent home. Him pick them,
You pick them and
yeah, and carry them,
Oh.
come in, and it was a plus.
yes.
Him used to born certain way because of the strokes. And you know, time to time it just, you know, Jordan, my little boy, you know, if he not even want to go outside now.
Yes.
Him there at home, and him just read him something upon him, what they call it?
Tablets.
Yes. Him have a novel where him read.
A young man that loves to read.
Yes.
Oh,
I mean,
where's
really
my
love to
son?
read.
I hope the shot is watching.
Yeah. Yes. Even now, him a read novels,
Oh, that's nice.
and him draw. Him draw cartoons, characters.
He's artistic. Nice. Nice.
But you know, I've been through many storms, and I have to thank the Almighty, because I could have died. You know, when the doctor, Mr. Reddy, you know Dr. Reddy? Him going
Well, I know of him. I
Right.
don't know him personally, but I know of him.
Look here, when you was there up at hospital, he was the doctor that dealt with me,
Okay.
and I remember having the headache, and me remember Carlton was there, my
That's your
husband,
husband.
and Mr. Reddy said to Carlton, say she's not gonna live. She's not gonna live.
The doctor said that to your
Yes.
husband.
And my husband said, you know, can I go Ayubi? And when the same day, the afternoon, the ambulance carried me go straight to Ayubi. 28
Yes,
way.
I remember we came there, visited.
And I stayed there 3
3
weeks,
weeks.
and my teeth turned back.
What does that mean? Your teeth turn back.
It did
Your
lock.
mouth oh, okay.
And the Friday, after the Dr. Scott, doing routine, and him say, you know, I'm going to leave today. Me not even know, me don't know what me go, because I never know, say, you know, some people come look for me, whatever, and me just brush my teeth and me in a high gear. It's like me I go home, me I go home, me I go home or something. And Vanny, my sister,
Auntie Vanny.
come. I don't remember the I think it's Patrick or somebody, because it was my car. And I go home and let me tell you, I was at home. You don't know how much me suffer. Me suffer, real suffer, because we start to swell.
Your body, your entire
Yeah.
body started to swell.
Yes, and something. Every time it's like something up to me, one next something. You understand? And try to denounce them something there, and me stay right the Christian way, because, as me say, I could have died. You understand? And the good Lord has kept me. And may I tell you, He kept me for a reason. And you know, I'm getting so many dreams.
Stick up in right there, Auntie.
Bloom Care Center offers residential and non-residential geriatric and recuperative care. We're focused on improving and maintaining the health and wellness of our clients. Registered with the Ministry of Health and Wellness, we're located at 130 Moonlight Bay, St. Margaret's Bay, Portland, Jamaica, West Indies. Our settings are salubrious with well-trained staff and attention to details. Contact us at 876-913-3247 and 876-368-1493. Email us at bloomcarecenter@gmail.com. Follow us on Instagram and Facebook. Let us help you care for those you care for.
Welcome back. We're speaking with Mrs. Jamaril Walker Ribot. Auntie, tell me, what are some of the most memorable things you remember being a police officer?
All right.
What are some of your most memorable moments?
I love the guard room. You see, if
What Auntie, guard room is where everybody come and just
Yes.
throw down everything.
yes, I like the guard room.
Come make up the noise. I
Yes.
need to see the police. I need to speak with your
Yes,
supervisor.
I love the
this,
guard
that,
room.
all
I
of that.
love the guard room.
Right.
And I work in the guard room, and let me tell you, you see, when I was a corporal, me in the guard room, and if you know, and if 5 cases come in, me take 3, and the constable take 2.
2.
Yes, I saw me stay. You understand? If one case come, and it's an assault OB arm, Me say deal with it. Because him have to deal with it because him have to know. You understand?
Right.
You know. And me always you sometimes, you know, because sometimes I can tell you so much about the guard room. And the patrols, me love patrol. Me love to go in the village, old timer,
Yes.
and me hear the old timer them,
Yes.
and people are come from bush, and we will stop and you know
Yes.
so much, you know how much me love the policing. You understand? And it's like, you know.
How has the police community do? How has it been with them coming around? Are they still with you?
Them talk to me, you know, but some of them say me should have go home.
Just pack up and go home. You got sick, go home.
You know, I go to Area 2 and Mr. Shan, you can remember, because I couldn't go upstairs. So we went to credit union downstairs,
Right.
and I talked to Mr. Shan, and him said to me, I have to go back to training school, go talk to whosoever.
Okay.
And that time me used to go over there, go to the therapy. And me say, you know, 1 month I had, I was at home, me not have nobody to talk to, nothing. I remember Mr. Swearing came to me up at my yard, and him say, if you are to come back to work, and Mr. Swearing, me now just I go back, so me need proof say me can, you know. And one day me went to training school, the therapy, and we do the therapy, and I was coming over. When we reached St. Margaret's Bay, my husband get a call. Say if them want to see me at station. So me drive in a station, park my car, and the same cane. And I never knew that man. Me don't know him none at all. And it's like he wasn't upstairs. He was coming out from the roadway, coming into the compound. And him just come up to me because they knew of me. So me sick and whatever. And him shake me and then they hold up the cane and him say, he's me and whatever. And he was talking to me, and you know, him say me not for back to work. None at all.
Why?
Me not for go back to work, none at all.
Why did he say that though?
I don't know. And me just make a right turn and go back in the vehicle. And me leave. And you know, me go training school again.
For therapy?
Yes. And may I tell you, she's not a police, but she works at the a training school.
Okay.
some she deal with something with sick persons and whatever. You know, they had wanted me to return to work, and she said to me, she not even look here now. It was the therapist called the lady on the compound and said, she's here and you have to come. So I didn't know. So me the therapy, she just come and she said, Mr. Walker, you don't know, so you have to go back to work. And I say yes. And I start to cry. And she started to cry with me. And she said, no worry, you know, everything will be all right.
Yes.
And the next day, I returned to work. Because I never know, say, you understand?
Yes.
And I was in the guard room. Some people make out much of me. You know, you can't see it.
Other police
Police.
officers, while you were sick?
Yes. Certain persons, you know, but certain persons don't really,
Yes.
and I can't feel it.
Yes.
You can feel it. You can know. But, you know, as me say, you know, me have to give God thanks. Because, as me say, some people just gone, but the good Lord has kept me. And may I tell you, even though I stay so, I still, you know, now I can go in the bath, do my thing,
Yes.
and so forth.
Yes.
When I was, Vanny, my sister, used to have to bathe me. You understand? Every evening, every morning, every evening, Vanny.
Before she go to work and after?
Yes, yeah, man. You know, and may I tell you, say, you know, sometime, some things, you don't know how me, but as me say, I'm going to tell about the dreams that I have. You know, me used to in and out of hospital. And one day, me come out of the hospital and Carlton bathed me and everything. And you know, me fell asleep about 11 o'clock, you know, and me just doze. Finally, me just a dream. You know, the same clothes that me come in at the hospital is the same clothes. I remember me look on the clothes. It was a jean skirt, a pink blouse, and a tam. The night,
Yes.
we have New Year's, bringing the New Year, and up at the church, and me just take sick and straighten out at the hospital. So me spend 1 week in the hospital.
Right.
And I had that dream, and it's like some doves circle me 7 dove. And in the sky, you know, right around me. And they must circle me until me just wake up out of the dream. And you know, long after, I started to have dreams about people. Some, when I say nothing to nobody,
Yes.
me keep it reserved.
Right.
And sometimes we will tell you. And many people. I remember I had a dream, and the girl, she had me go Titchfield. And when I got that dream, me a night down her belly. And the dream, it was like it was a real. And you know, say, Tashika, I don't know. Me a night her belly until me just wake up out of the dream.
Right.
And me call her same time. Me say, me a night down your belly, you know. You know, say, I don't know what she have, but she say from like one week ago, she pain.
In her belly.
And me dream it, and me tell her, get some of your church people them or something, and you know, pray or something.
Right.
Because me have me sickness, you have fear sickness, and we all have to pray or something.
So-
you know, say she dead.
She died.
Yeah, I tell you.
So sad. So sad. All right, Auntie, we have to leave it there for this week. But before I go,
Yeah, man.
I know that are you still having pains?
Yeah,
Are you
man.
still having
Even
pain
though
all over?
no,
Or is it
this
just that one side? Just the one side.
Right.
How is it to move around?
Know that me at home because of the you know, out in the little
Yes.
when I really come out.
Out there at much.
Right. Me sometimes go out on the veranda, but tell you the truth, me sit down in the chair and me watch the TV or me watch my phone.
Okay.
You understand? Me not really have gone away, but tell you the truth, me really want to go back to work still, cause sometimes me not like the clock up.
Just want to be out.
Yeah.
Thank you, Auntie, for joining me, your niece, on this program talk. Thank you for sharing your story. One more thing before I go, Auntie. What would you tell folks out there, even young police officers, especially female, who, because I know this job can be stressing, can be
Yes.
stressful. What do you tell young police officers out there, or even persons who are in the force now, veteran police officers? What advice would you give to them?
You know, Mr. Blackwood?
Yes.
Yes. Mr. Blackwood. Mr. Blackwood, I was sick before, and Mr. Blackwood got sick. And, you know, I get back to work, and him get sick. And him come back at work, and everything, and every time I would sit down in the guard room, and him
Massage.
yes,
the hand.
he might massage me and you know,
Yes.
and so forth. And Mr. Blackwood died. I don't know why,
Yeah.
but God have a way. I don't know, but as we say, me can't, you know, me can't tell police officers maybe what them a go through.
Yes.
You understand? But as me say, me have to just thank the Lord because what I've been through and
still going through.
through it, right? You know, a lot of things more want really say, you know, but it's like, as we said, the time.
We'll bring you back, Auntie.
Yes.
We'll bring you back on another.
Yes, because sometimes we really want to say something and
Yes.
it's kind of because of the stroke.
Sometimes the memory and all of that. We'll have you
I
back.
needed to say something a while ago,
Yes.
but it just
It will come back. When it comes back, we'll record it so that we have it for the next
yes.
program. All right, I want to thank you again for being here with us. And folks, here you have it. Work can be stressful, whatever job
Yes.
you're in, whatever you're
because
doing. Remember, take time for yourself.
Yeah.
Meditate, reflect, especially if you have a family. Whether or not you have a family, just meditate. Take time for yourself. Thank you, and join us again next week on Talk. Remember to like, share, subscribe, leave a comment, follow us on Instagram at Talk the Journey Podcast. The link will be in the description. I want to say special thanks to Esses for my fabulous outfits. They're located at 6 West Street, Port Antonio, Portland, across from the pedestrian crossing. Hotel Team Bamboo for hosting us at this lovely location. They're also located at 5 Evelyn Park Road, Port Antonio, Portland. Legal Chambers, attorneys at law, and my production team. Mr. Bailey, Shavar Bailey, thank you. Cassidy, my producer, thank you so much. See you next time on Talk the Journey.
Bloom Care Center offers residential and non-residential geriatric and recuperative care. We're focused on improving and maintaining the health and wellness of our clients. Registered with the Ministry of Health and Wellness, we're located at 130 Moonlight Bay, St. Margaret's Bay, Portland, Jamaica, West Indies. Our settings are salubrious with well-trained staff and attention to details. Contact us at 876-913-3247 and 876-368-1493. Email us at bloomcarecenter@gmail.com. Follow us on Instagram and Facebook. Let us help you care for those you care for.